morning guys, welcome back. My name is Matt, and if you're new here, I'm currently travelling the length of the North Island in New Zealand in my self-contained van, and we're doing a lot of this. We're doing a lot of fishing. I'm currently in Te Kaha today, and yeah, plan is to try and get some big snapper. We're gonna go fish some shallow zones, some deep zones, all lures for snapper. I also just managed to get a live bait, which is out the back now. You'll probably see that. Live bait time. Anyway, no time to waste. Let's get into it. Phew! Okay, spot number one. Don't know if you can see it, but just in there's a bommy. See if there's a big moocher sitting on it. Yep, on. Straight away. First cast. Oh, and it's a good fish. Oh, no way. No way. Oh, it's going for the reef. Oh, get out of there. Ah, yes, I swung out. Don't tell me it's a kahawai. Oh, no way, it's a kahawai. Ah, it's not a snapper. Must have gone straight into the weeds, and that's why he felt funny. Oh, how's that for a good omen? First cast, and it's the first fish. We'll get him home. He deserves to go back. First fish back to Tangaroa. So, see ya, bro. Well, there's obviously life around, so let's go for another cast. Oh, this guy just grabbed it right next to the boat. Okie dokie. Come on. Look. Oh, buddy. Buddy, chill out. Getting me wet. It's just another little kahawai. I would like to keep one of these guys today for sashimi, but it's a bit early in the morning. So we're gonna let him go. If he'll stop flapping about. Oh my days. Now I'm completely soaked. Well, it seemed pretty quiet in the shallows there, so making a move now, going out to a contour that I seen on the chart. Sits in about 25-30 meters, and yeah, I'm just looking for some sign now, and hopefully I'll catch you when I find it. Alright, just made it to the spot. First cast. I'm not seeing too much sign here. There's a little bit of rubble, 25 meters deep, pretty flat. But that doesn't mean there's not fish there. There's one thing I've learned: the sounder lies to you. Sometimes you won't mark them, but they'll be there. Let's put that theory to the test here. Sounder definitely lied to me. I've got a fish on. Oh, quite a good one, I think. Oh. Took a minute, about 5 casts, but we on. Let's see, what's he gonna be? Oh yeah, it's a beauty. Beauty. It's hooked really well. You don't get a better eating size snapper than that. Primo little fish there on the 6-inch paddle tail. Yeah, it just goes to show you, even if you're not seeing fish on the sounder, you know, sometimes you really have to just trust your gut, and I had a gut feeling that the spot was going to produce. And well, we've got one in the bag now, so we're gonna dispatch this guy quickly and go back to fishing. They don't get any better for eating than that. Beautiful. Big cast downwind. I'm using my sounder to time the sink of the lure, because I kind of know this lure sinks about half a meter a second, so I'm in 25 meters. So give it 50 seconds on the clock on the sounder, and I know I'm on the bottom. That way I'm confident that I'm fishing the right zone. That got him. That got him. Ate that lure on the drop there. Oh, there's a bunch of bait under me, that's probably why. fighting kind of funny. But it's a snapper. Probably just big enough to take home for a feed. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Not a massive fish, but a legal fish and a good eater. So he's going to come home. There you go, buddy. As soon as I hit the bottom, on a fish. Ah, it's another smallie. Yeah, just not a little one. A lot of these sort of size around. Oh, super green. A lot of these sort of just legal fish today. But we are looking for one a fair bit bigger, so. Well, the bite went a little bit quiet in there, slowed right down. So I'm gonna make a move out into some deeper water. I'm just currently paddling directly for White Island, which is the only active volcano in New Zealand as far as I'm aware. But I'm basically gonna paddle that way until I hit the 40-meter mark and then see if I can find some sign there and hopefully drop some jigs on it. Need one a bit bigger. Well, the bite's completely shut down on me. It's getting on to it's midday now and I haven't caught a fish in the past 4 hours. So I think what I'm gonna do is I've still got this live bait, so I might save him for bait and try an evening stray line session. Gonna go in, have some food, and then try again on the dusk bite, see if they'll take a stray line, because they're not eating lures. Anyway, that's the plan. I'll deal with this live bait and yeah, we'll be back out on the water probably 4 or 5 o'clock. Hey, I think it's a bit rough out here. Bugger this. Oh shit. Not worth it. Trying to fish in this sort of weather. There we go. Well, safe to say that little stray line session there didn't quite go to plan. Basically, as soon as I got on the water, the wind picked up to like 25 knots and got a little bit hectic when I put the anchor down and just kept getting worse, so I eventually just pulled the pin and paddled on in. One thing I did want to mention though is I run a zip tie breakaway on my anchor whenever I do anchor, and that way if the anchor gets snagged you can break it off, and I had to break it off in that situation, and it really saved me there, because if I hadn't been able to get that anchor up, I don't know what would have happened. It was so bloody rough. But basically the cable tie, I'll show you here, cable tie runs through here on the anchor and connects your rope there, and when you get snagged you pull on this, it'll break away and you end up pulling the anchor up that way. So I'll reset that and I'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully it's a little bit less breezy tomorrow. So yeah, I'll catch you first thing in the morning. Yoo-hoo! Well, good morning guys. Finally made it back out here. It's a lot nicer this morning than it was yesterday, and I've just made about an 8-kilometer paddle up the coast, and we're gonna do some stray lining, something a bit different, but we've got a good tide for it. We're just on the start of incoming. High tide was 7:30 I think, and it's currently 7:56 if you can see that. But yeah, gonna rig up some baits. We're in 12 meters and drifting back. Fingers crossed we can get a big dog or anything really. I'm just desperate for a fish. Let's get into it. Did manage to get a fresh kahawai on the way out here. So I'm running just an 8-bar circle hook, snelled on, and well, I already cut this bait up so it's real nice and simple. Just barely pin the hook. Yeah, nice and simple. Plan is to just float this bait down the current, give her a lob out yay far, and just slowly let that one float down. One thing I always like to do when I'm anchored, I don't anchor often, but when I do anchor in stray line, I always like to turn the sounder off. Just because you're not moving, I feel like the noise kind of might spook the fish. I don't know, might be superstition, but there's a bit of bait there, but we don't need to see that. We're not moving, so we'll turn her off. Now we just wait. It's kind of a boring style of fishing, but it might get us a fish. So let's go. Alright, something's planned with this bait. Picked it up and then dropped it. Didn't take it, did he? Oh, we're on. Oh, we're on. He swam at the boat with the bait in his mouth. Whoa, good fish. Let the other rod. Good fish. Okay, get the soft bait out of the water. Coming at us. Since when does snapper rush the boat? Took a big run and then charged me. It's right here. Maybe he's not all that big. What the hell? Here he comes. Looks like a solid snapper. Oh, it's a solid snapper. The old trusty stray line, the dirty bait. I've gone to the dark side. A nice solid panny. That's a solid panny. Oh, stoked with that one. Bit of a knobby one. And a lively one, geez. Bit knobby on his head there, but can't complain. For the first bait of the morning, took me 20 minutes to even get any attention on it, but well, we've got it on. Check out that circle hook right in the corner there. Couldn't ask for a better hookup, really. And an excellent table fish. Just grab another bait out here. Little slab of kahawai. When I'm running a slab like this where there's skin, one thing I always like to do is I always go in from the skin side. So pin the hook through the skin there, and then I always bring it back out on an angle like that. So there you can see that hook is a lot less likely there to roll back into the skin when a fish grabs it. It's quite often what happens is the fish crunches the bait and then it will roll the hook point back into the skin, and you'll wonder why you're not hooking the fish. So we'll lob this one out. I figured out that the current's running up this way into the wind, so I've actually spun my sea anchor or my anchor off the bow using my running rig, and we'll just lob this one out there, letting heaps of line out and let that bait float down really naturally. I find that's the best way to fish with baits for snapper. Okay, here we go. It's a big bait. Give him a while to eat it. On a big slow run like this. Yep, on. There we are. That's a proper one. Now don't go around the anchor, you dog. Don't go around the anchor, you dog. Turn his head before he swims around this anchor. Going straight for the line. And he had a big bit of bait. It's just a panny. And did you eat a big bait? And these things are garbage disposals. Oh, look at the size of this bait. That thing is a garbage disposal. The bait is honestly nearly as big as the fish. I don't even know why he would go for that, but that hook's just right in the corner there. That's why I use a circle hook every time in the corner. Bleed him out and he'll go in the back. Beautiful. Popping a freshie out. Getting a run. Get on. It's a little fish. No, it's just another really solid panny. Wow. Buckaroo. Smashed that bait. Pretty much the moment I got it to the bottom, it got picked up. This is textbook stray lining here. Now all we need is a big dog to come through and it's going to be an awesome session. That'll almost do me for food for like the next week and a half. I want to keep probably keep one more. Maybe put the reel in free spool, you dumbass. There we go. Down to the big dog. GoPro, stop. Nope. There he is. Oh, come on. Hit it properly. Yeah. On. Think. The hell? Coming straight at me. Oh. Yeah, that's heavier. Oh, big run. Oh. No way, I just pulled hook. Fuck, that was a good fish. Dropped him. Well, all we can do now is put another bait out. This is one of my favorite sections of the kahawai to use for bait. Just the whole tail. It may look like a shit bit of bait, but it gets the big dogs usually. So we'll lob him out. Wind's starting to pick up, but it's pretty much a tailwind home, so shouldn't be too bad. What the hell? That's a proper run. Here we go. Yep, here we are. Oh, that fish has, oh, that has some weight to it. Oh, big run, big run. Okay, we're on here. Whoa, whoa. Big fish. Trucking straight out to sea. Whoa, this guy's on a mission. Oh, good fish. Good fish. It's getting a bit sporty out here. Finally hooked up to a proper one. Cruising in towards me here. There's a better fish. There's a better fish. Oh, it's right here. Haven't had a proper look. Oh, beauty. Beauty. Maybe 8 pounds. Maybe bigger. Oh, yeah, buddy. Woo! Good, healthy snapper there. Far out. Oh, buddy. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Oh, he swallowed the hook. That's not good. Oh, buddy. Get a bit more situated there. Man, he's fat. He's hella fat. Is that lip gaff? Come on, buddy. Here we are. Lip gaff's in him. Ah, he's hooked deep. Bugger. Bugger, he's hooked really deep. Well, she's a stunner of a fish, but not quite sure if I'm going to be able to release it. I would like to though. Always like to release these larger fish. Okay, here he comes. It's a beautiful snapper. Man, that's a really nice fish. Probably going to go 60 or 70. Let's see. Oh yes, 66. It's a beautiful snapper. It's the one I came for. Nice chunky fat healthy snapper on the stray line, but he swallowed the hook, so whether or not I'm going to be able to get it out, I don't know. How deep is it? Oh, don't bite my hand off. Very deep. Crap, that's not good. Oh, he's got the hook well down his throat. He's no good for release. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Swallowed the hook, so I'm not going to try and release him. It's not worth just killing him, because if I let him go with a hook in his mouth, then there's maybe a 20% chance he survives, 80% chance he dies. But if I have him in the back, there's a 100% chance he's going to go to a good home, he's going to be utilised, and none of him's going to go to waste. So I'm going to dispatch him quickly and then get him in the back. We've got quite a haul of fish, so I'll probably head in now. But beautiful, beautiful snapper there. Probably call it quits there. I don't want to kill any more fish today. I don't want to kill this guy, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's get him dispatched and in the back. Look after him really well. Make sure we utilise as much of him as we can, and yeah, that probably wraps up my day. This wind is getting up too, so hopefully there's someone I can give some fish to. But anyway, I'll make sure none of them goes to waste. So grateful to be out here and so grateful to be able to catch fish, but I don't want to risk killing anything else. So we'll pack up and paddle on in. might not have been the most glamorous trip, but we ended off on a win. Perseverance really paid off today, and I'm pretty stoked. Got a bunch of fish to fill it up. As I said, I didn't want to keep that many, but that last one he wouldn't release. So yep, we've got a bunch of fish to fill it up and a bunch of fish to give out to the locals here. So really stoked. Big fillet session coming up, and then we'll be giving some of it away. So yeah, stoked with that day. Awesome day on the water. Let's go.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Oh, that's alright. Enjoy it, eh?
Really appreciate it.
No worries. Really stoked with the day I had on the water today. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. Anyway, plan is to head up to Taupo tonight, and all things going to plan, next time I see you guys I'll be in Napier. Anyway, cheers for tuning in. You.